Bitches and bosses, and I don't want this video to get in trouble just because I swore in the first 30 seconds. YouTube, don't get mad at me. YouTube, hello YouTube, don't get mad at me for calling y'all bitches and bosses. Please. Oh my god. Manage your channel directly from your phone. I don't tend to promote my Twitch VODs anymore. I've found that to be really God, this is like my trash shirt. This shirt's awful. I'm like, there's a stain down there. No one could see it, but you saw it. This is my trash shirt. Oh my god. Ew. I posted a thirst trap on my stories and some random person responded with something and I think they're flirting with me and that's scary. That's... Run! Oh my god. God, I'm feeling a lot of stuff. I want to talk about it. I want to, like, hash it out. I hate chat, though. Why would I promote this? Why would I promote this? If I hate chat, I just want to talk. I just don't want to look at chat. I don't want to look at chat. Ugh, chat, okay. Chat is distracting. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's inherently what chat is. And also, Twitch VODing is very, community based. Like, it's important to listen to your community. It's important to listen to chat, and I value chat. Like, I value a lot of things. Chat's very important to me, but like sometimes you just gotta be like, chat, shut the fuck up. I just need to say my thing. Like, if this were a podcast, you wouldn't look at chat, maybe, unless you were having like a breather space. But anyway, I guess I'll just start. I just came out of therapy, I guess, or like a group therapy. I do group therapy with my mom and my sister. And it went well. It went really well. Oh my god. I'm very conscious of how bad the audio is. Good luck, guys. Good luck listening. Jeez, I feel so bad. But anyway. Had therapy with my sister and my mom. It wasn't really about me. I mean, it's about all of us, but like, how do I say this? Like, without like being too, like, there's a dance with like being too honest and like protecting the peace. It's just like, it's a group thing. It's for all of us. And I wasn't like the focus of the night, is what I'm trying to say. Or at least I didn't think I was the focus of the night, but I'm a bad bitch. I'm a drama queen. I am so fucking dramatic. Like, that's just me. That's just me. And I was just listening to the conversation and I was like, I'm gonna start crying, guys. And I just started crying. My sister was like, Juliana, it looks like you're holding back a lot, and that's not good. Like, the moment she said it, one tear here fell, and then one other here fell. I was like, that's so cinematic slay. Like, this is a great moment in cinematic history, in the McKenna cinematic universe, where Daniela was like, it's okay to cry, and it goes, that was just so funny to me. And yeah, it was just like, I was very emo. I think like the first question that our therapist asked was like, what does it mean to be a woman? And I was like, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you remind me that I have a vagina and a boobie and it means something to people. Like, God, I just hate gender. I fucking hate, I don't like thinking about it. I don't like talking about it. Makes me really uncomfortable. I get triggered and like, I don't like being a lady. I think that that's just like, I don't know. I just think that the gripes of it all aren't worth it. And I'm just like, I'm just so fucking over it. I'm so over having a vagina and boobs and having it mean something, or just like, I don't know, I'm just being obnoxious. Like, I'm not even speaking in proper words. I'm just like, for example, let me try to give an example of something recent. Like, I was on set yesterday for a project that I had to ask to be a part of. How do you know about my crush? Did I already talk about that here? we're gonna get there. We're actually gonna get there. We're actually about to talk about him right now. That's so crazy. I just that just to keep me validated in the chat. Anyway, I was on set yesterday. I had to ask to be on set because no one wants to give a girl who still has a year left of her film program the opportunity to be an intern for set. Like you have to beg. And like I begged and then I got it. And then they gave me the call sheet and I got to go onto set and I got to work and like I'm a very hard worker. So I did a very good job and like the executive producer was really nice to me and said that I was doing a lot of hard work. It was very exhausting. I woke up this morning and I was exhausted. Like, and they also had set today and I was like, there's no way I'm going. I was like, sorry guys, there's no way I'm going. Not just because like I was exhausting, but because I had a set day today. But anyway, just to go back into like being a woman and why I don't like it. I have a crush. I have a crush on a boy. I find the fact that I actually feel things for this person to be very stressful. I don't like the fact that I'm out of control in how I feel. Because I feel out of control in the fact that I'm like, I have a crush on this boy and it's real. It's fucking real. I believe it. My body says that it's real. I look at him and I'm like, I really just want to tell you you're cute. In public! And I'm like, anyway, I just do. But this person and I in particular, the person in question in particular, he and I have nothing in common. Nothing's really stopping me. We already have like a foundation as well. Like I'm like this isn't out of nowhere. I've already flirted with him before. Like we've dated. But then it just died. And this was also a year ago. Like, it died a year ago. And it wasn't... I, like, made a really big deal out of it. I was like, this is what I'm looking for in a boyfriend. And we had the whole, like, 2-hour conversation about it. And then I ghosted him and he ghosted me. And that was a year ago. So, like... I don't know. And he reached out to me. And we've mentioned him before because of that. He reached out to me. And then I said no. And it was, like, a month ago. And then I saw him on set accidentally, and I didn't look at the call sheet. I'm like, Jesus. I should have looked at the fucking call sheet. Not that would have stopped me from going to set, but it's just like, I wasn't emotionally prepared when I saw him. I was like, I was excited. And I was looking at him, and I'm like, oh my god. That's so weird. That's so crazy. But to go back to how we have nothing in common, we're gonna shit on this man. We're gonna shit on him. Okay. I am not one of the boys. Did you say no because of the fact that you don't like that you have a crush on him? Yeah, but also, like, I forget that I have a crush on him unless I see him in person. What I specifically didn't want to do is, like, I think it was with the intentions of having sex, and I just didn't want to have sex that day, and I was like, I just want to stay home. I was, like, feeling really introverted. I was like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk. I don't want to get to know you. I don't want to listen to you. I just want to be in my room. Like, it's just, like, a very aggressive, like, I am too anxious to, like, to want to give you my time, I guess. So I was just like, let's just evade. Especially because, like, we don't spend time together. We don't spend time together, especially if I don't see him in person. I forget that he exists. But anyway, going back to how we don't have things in common. It's just, like, he's, like, a guy's guy. Like, he's, like, really funny. He loves making those, like, annoying gay jokes, like, damn, like, he's gonna talk to, like, his guy friend on set. And he's like, damn, Charlie, your butt looks so good in those pants. Like, I really just want to give you a kiss. And I don't know why guys make those jokes. Like, I mean, like, I'm not going to assume anything sexually orientation-wise with this person. But it's just, like, something that I find really confusing. Like, it's a cultural barrier. It's a cultural barrier for me. And, like, that's kind of his vibe. Like, he's, like, making the jokes with the boys. And, like, I don't really get them. Like, they'll say things and I'm like, that's not funny. But they're all laughing. And I hear it and I'm like, that's not funny to me. Like, I don't think you're funny. Like, I don't think he's funny sometimes, even though other times I do think he's funny. It's just, like, those specific jokes, I don't get them. I don't like them. I don't think they make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. So like I see that and I'm like, how am I going to talk to him out of set? Like, how am I going to talk about like normal life things with him? Another thing, and I also say this, like, we've only had like a lot of set experience together, not like a lot of in-person experience in comparison. I mean, we've hung out before, but like, and it went well. And then I was like, oh, I really want to be his friend. Like, he's so funny. Like, we've had like at home experiences together, like hanging out together experiences, but like set overrides that. We've had more set experiences together. And I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, God, I don't think I don't think he and I have the same humor. Like, I was asking him a lot of questions, or I was asking him, like, oh, do you need help with anything? And he wouldn't, like, delegate to me at all. And I was like, oh, well, someone that doesn't want to communicate and work with me, I mean, that could be for any reason, but also just, like, someone that doesn't want to delegate, like, because he's so overwhelmed with whatever's going on set, because set's a very stressful place. Like, he was working so hard on set. Like, I could see that I was working really hard on set, like, in the sense of, like, crew, because we were crew members. I was working really hard on set as a PA. I like to do a lot of things. Like, I like to work on lighting. I like to work with, like busy work and, like, a lot of, you need to get this chair out of the stage, I'll get the chair out. You need to get that out of the stage, I can get that. Oh, you need a lens, I'll get you your lens. You need sticks, I'll get you sticks. You need batteries, I can get you batteries. Like, oh, you need someone to be your marker? Like, to use the slate? I can do the slate work. Like, I'm just doing a lot of small things everywhere I go. I'm, like, asking a lot of people questions, and I'm trying to learn about, like, what other people in the crew do. Like, I'm always talking, and I'm always, like, if I see something that I'm like, that person needs help, I go to do it. Like, I don't necessarily have a job, but I'm just, like, trying to like, help solve little problems everywhere. And his job in particular was similar, but he was specifically, like, working with, camera, I guess. And he was just doing a lot of things involving camera, and he was a cam op, and his attention was put towards that, and so, like, he was doing a lot, and there were other people that were doing a lot, and you could see, like, the key players on set that were doing a lot, and then you'd see other people in the background who weren't doing a lot, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not even gonna learn your name. Even though they matter, of course. It's just, like, I just didn't learn their names. What I'm trying to say is, like, he was busy, I was busy, but I wanted to help. He didn't want to delegate to me. Like, he was just rejecting that, and I was like, okay, well, if he's rejecting my offer, like, I don't really know what to do for you. I don't really have a lot of like, value to this if you're going to deny me of helping you. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I don't feel very valuable right now. Let me just do something else. So I did something else, and gosh, I mean, there's at one point in the night where he said something to someone that was very sweet, and then I mimicked him. I, like, mimicked him and said the same thing. And I was like, copy and paste. Same answer. And he did not like that. He did not like that. He was like, God, why are you busting my balls? And I was like, ooh, I didn't mean to bust your balls. It wasn't on purpose. So I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Like, I didn't want to upset him. But I don't know how to talk to guys. I think that's just, like, the thing. They think that I'm making fun of them. And that wasn't my intention. I wasn't intending to make fun of him. But I guess, it definitely came off that way. Like, it came off as, like, my tone of communication was me, like, teasing him. And I think that's just the way that I talk, and, like, that's not a good thing. Like, I tease the people I like. I do. Like, I 100% tease the people I like, and I'm like, damn, that's not super slay of me to, like, tease people, especially if they don't get it. Like, he wasn't in on the joke. And I, like, it's, like, a bad habit. It's just a bad habit. And he was mad at me, and I said sorry. And then he handed me a gummy bear, an apology, I guess. But that's how I took it. because I was like, a gummy bear is not an apology, but you're handing me this gummy bear for no reason. Feels very silly, but whatever. It's just hard to keep up. It's just, I'm not very good at this, and I just need to talk it out. And I'm like, I don't know. It was just a weird experience. I tried talking to him about something, like I was just trying to talk to him about myself at some point. And then he walked away. I was like, you didn't listen to anything I said. You walked away before I, like, said, like, an actual opinion about something, and that was awkward. It was all weird. But just to answer your question, I'm specifically talking about a crush that I have on a boy and how it makes me feel. And the answer is it doesn't make me feel good, but the crush is very real. And that's something I don't like. I don't like that it's real. I don't like that I feel out of control of, like, I can't say, like, oh, it's not real. Like, what do I like about him? That is a good question. That's a hard question. Ugh. He's really hardworking. He's really hardworking. He puts a lot of effort into, like, the stuff that he does. Like, for example, we're film students. We work on set a lot. He knows he's very confident in the fact that he's good at what he does, and he does work really hard on set, and he has a really good attitude, and he works really hard to, like, have charisma and to be nice to people and to do a good job. I think those are all, like, really good things about him that I think that are really cool and I like. He flirted with me, like, a year ago, and I just appreciated the fact that he gave me attention. No, he's not tall. I think we're, like, around the same height. Maybe he's, like, a little bit taller than me. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything about his... I don't really want to talk about his body. I'm about 5'5". But I don't really want to talk about his body that much. That's not, like... I think that, like, let's... What am I gonna try to say? I mean, like... Okay, I'm a fat bitch. I just want you... we can talk about me. Like, I'm a fat bitch. I'll say that. He's dev not tall. Stop! Stop! It's too real. It's not... I mean, like... When you like someone, you like someone. I think that I'm not a nice person, guys. If this wasn't, like, in person, like, I would be like, oh, I like you even though you're not that cute. And that's fucked up to say to people. That's so fucked up to say to people. And you should never say that. And, like, that's really fucked up that I think that. And, like, that I'm a bad person for thinking that. But, I mean, people make you feel things, and then they're real, and then you just are like, okay, this is how I feel, I guess. Why not just tell him how you feel? I'm a fucking chicken. What do you want from me? Ugh, I need to ask him to hang out. We already have, like, something built in. Like, we have some sort of foundation. It's very old. I haven't talked to him in a year. And I just saw him by chance, and he reached out to me a while back, and I'm like, well, if I really care, I should pursue it, but I don't want to. I don't really know what I want. I've just been like, oh, well, I'm a college student, I've got to focus on school, I got to focus on work. So I just draw lots of lines. Asking to hang out, if asking to hang out doesn't work, just pull him aside and be like, hey, I have something to tell you. Fuck off, I hate this. This is why we're here. This is why I'm live, but goddamn, I don't want to talk about it. No. No. Ugh. Ugga wugga. I hate talking to people. I'm a guy. I'm telling you, he will respect you more. Girls that ask guys out are goated. I agree. It's not that I don't agree. It's just that, like, I have so much respect for guys that ask girls out. When guys have asked me out, I'm like, damn it. This takes a lot of effort. It's hard to say no, or it's hard to say yes. It's just, like, a very, like, stressful situation. So when guys ask girls out, I'm like, no. I will. Okay. The point is okay, it's really late. It's like 9:30. He was on set today. I didn't want to talk to him today because I was like, he's on set all day. He's working. Like, I don't know what a good time. I don't want to be told that I'm stalling. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I'm probably being too loud. Okay, my proposition and my question is, do we just do it now? Do you just ask him now? Like, do we just be like, hey, want to hang out? Hey, want to go to a movie? Call him? No, not call him. Just like, no, like, text and be like, hey, do you want to hang out sometime? The thing that he offered was like to be at his house to watch a movie. What should I say? She'd be like, hey, can we go to your house and watch a movie? That implies fucking sex. No, I didn't want to go. No, because I thought it implied sex and I didn't want to have sex that day. So I was like, ooh. Not that... Ugh. This is annoying. I don't have an answer. Like, the answer is no, I didn't want to have sex. It's not that I don't want to have sex. But that seals the deal, bro. Like... No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. That's the problem. Sex is just something that's like, it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It wouldn't have solved anything. I don't believe that. I don't believe that it would solve my problems. I think that sex is great for like, just like making, oh god. I think it makes guys feel better. It's not that I enjoy sex. I think I enjoy the fact that we're together and doing a group activity. And I look at sex as if I'm building a sandcastle at the beach. And I look at it in that way even when I'm masturbating. I think that it's just very utilitarian. I think that, but that's just because of the place where I am at in my life, okay? Don't get mad at me. Oh, it creates a premise where the conversation makes sense? Wait, you're gonna have to elaborate. What do you mean it creates a premise where the conversation, like, oh, we're talking to each other because we want to have sex with each other, like, duh, 1 + 1 = 2. I mean, I don't know. I don't put a lot of value on, like, I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway. That's how it should have gone down. This is a year-old conversation. This is something that happened a year ago. And after we had talked a bit, I never talked to him again. And he didn't talk to me again. Maybe we did. Maybe he reached out. Maybe I reached out. I'm not really recalling. But I think for the most part, like, it's been a year. It's been a whole cycle of the earth moving where we were at the point that you're describing and it died. And I think it just went down to the fact that we were busy. It is one of those situations that got away. But I mean, like, yeah, I did pass on it. Like, or you might... Oh, I can't believe a year passed. That's, like, so scary. That is so scary that a year has passed. Like, that's something where you're like, damn, love is like, or not love, shut up. Okay, relationships and courting and dating is something that is not, like, forever. It's not forever, and it can just disappear even though something was working really well. And it's like, other relationships are more valuable to me, and we weren't, like, close enough friends for it to work. When she liked me, I didn't really care about her. That's so relatable. When she liked me, I didn't really care about her. Oh my god. Okay, but as I knew it more, I started liking her more. Slay. Slay, slay. Oh my god. I'm the opposite. But she moved on. Damn. When people like me, I get turned off to them and I don't ever go back. I'm like, mm. So we liked each other at different times. Okay. Very, very relatable, very slay. Sounds like my situation, maybe. I'm a little scared that that's currently what's going on, but I've also been told that he probably still likes me, so I probably shouldn't be freaking out about that. Oh my god. Angry cat. So we both missed the boat. Okay. Damn. See, I'm a believer in like if the boats have passed, sink the ship. Sink the ship and look somewhere else. I'm just saying that if you do not pursue this actively. Okay, to finish the thought of like sink the ship and go somewhere else, it's just like if it doesn't work, just leave it alone. And if it does work, bring it back. And I've currently been brought up with the opportunity to maybe bring it back, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want to do that. But I do. I also do want to do that. You have to accept that fact of not pursuing is giving up on it. Yup. And giving up is really easy, is what I'm trying to say. Like, giving up sounds fucking slay. Giving up sounds lovely. Ew. I don't like that your name looks like his name. Ugh, that was so scary. Change your name. Change your name. I love giving up. So do I. I'm pretty sure you're not who I'm referring to, and that's anyway, whatever. My point is, I shouldn't have said that. Fucking stupid. You give up, you never get disappointed. So cute. So real. You never get disappointed if you give up. See, realize. Like, people think waiting on something is suspending the choice, but it's not. Waiting instead of acting is making its own choice. Wow. That was really big brained of you. That was so smart. I think you're smart. People have told me I'm smart. I think you're smart. You're giving up on something you're not doing. Okay, well then I think the role of action is to just send a text to say if he wants to hang out. I think 9:30 is a little late, but I also sometimes forget the fact that I'm 20 years old and that the people in my age demographic aren't exactly like going to bed at 9:30 at night. Except one of my best friends goes to bed at 8:30, so it's a little complicated. Like, his texts are recent. I can scroll back far enough and find it. That's how you know. Ah! Ooh, I'm the guy you're talking about. It's me! I'm Spartacus! Oh my god. I'm not sure if that was real. Oh, go. My brain can't. My brain would die. My brain would die. I don't know if my brain would die. I don't know what I would do. Okay, my opinion of the person that I'm talking about is that he's not like a talker. I don't think he would talk this out. I'm such a fucking talker. I talk so fucking much. And if I'm with someone that doesn't want to talk, it's like... And also, like, I'm like really controlling. If I see someone with like dirty dishes in the sink, I'll do their dishes. And I did that at his house once, and he was like, "Stop it. Get out of here. This is not appreciated. You are not welcomed by my kitchen. I feel like you're momming me," or like something. Like, I was just like being too much. And it's like, that's exactly who I am. It's... How do I not be that person if that's exactly who I am? This doesn't seem like it'll work out. Stop being... Okay, no. Thank you. You are right. You are right. Okay, his text chat is open on my phone. I just have to write something and send it. That's so much easier than calling. I wouldn't call. I could call, but then I would mute the live stream. But no, it's 9:30. It's 9:30. I don't want to feel rejected. I don't want him to not pick up the phone. That would hurt me. The last thing he said was, "Sounds good. We got to catch up though." This is the moment. And then we're moving on. Oh god. Hi. It was great. I hope you get that text. I've dated people who I thought were really cool and then turned out to be racist. No, I don't want. It was hard to find that out without knowing them because nobody thinks of themselves as racist. Bruh, that's so real. That's some real. That's real. That's so real. The amount of people in my life that you're. Is that really the opinion you have? Okay, I'll just look over here because you're not technically going anywhere. You're like a high value member of my lifestyle. Or like your family or whatever. Sometimes you just have to be like, bruh, you're stupid. You have to walk to be like, you can't say that. You walk away. Oh my god. I'm scared. Okay. Hey, it was great seeing you at set yesterday. On that, I'm getting dizzy. Okay. On that set yesterday. Like there's an auto mod. Like a lot of people think that white power isn't racist. It's just being proud of their race. Oh my god. I'm gonna allow that. I feel like Hassan. And I'm like, no, thinking your race is superior is racist. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, my voice got scary. Oh. Yeah. That I haven't had to deal with. But it's just what Latinos have to deal with is just like you're told by your community that if you're white, you're more likely to be richer, you're more likely to be someone that has political power, and when you see the proof in the pudding, it's just like, okay, well, how can I not say things that are inherently racist? Like, how can I avoid that if that's the culture I've been raised in? And you're just like, yeah, but you have to understand, like, where it came from before, like, you give it as much power as you do. I love that we're talking about race and, like, just, like, drama. We're just talking about drama when it comes to, like, asking a boy out on a date. What should I say? Okay, how did I feel? I felt when I saw him that I really wanted to tell him that he was cute. And I think that doesn't translate into a text. You were really cute. You were really cute yesterday. Want to hang out? Would that work? Guys don't like being told they're cute though. If I told him he was cool, zero riz. See, I have zero riz. See, I could say like, oh, you were super cool yesterday. That's literally licking someone's ass. Like that's nope. I don't like saying that people are cool, even if they were. No thanks. That is negative riz, I believe. Everything in LA costs money. No. Okay. The only thing that I could think of was like, hey, what if I made us lunch and went to your apartment and ate lunch at your house? I think that's too weird. I think that's like the epitome of too weird because I don't want to buy a lunch. Like, he doesn't live at. That should work? Why? Why would that. Is that not weird? I think that's weird. I've done it before with my friends and it's worked out. Thank you for giving me the answers. Oh my god. I'm writing that down. Wait, shit. No, wait. Ugh, god damn it. Okay, sorry. If you tomorrow. Okay. I'm okay. Let's see. I'm gonna add a. Okay. Hey, it's. Oh god, that's not grammar. It. Hey, it was great seeing you on that set yesterday. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out tomorrow. Maybe hang out at your place and catch it. If you want to hang out tomorrow, maybe. Stay a bite. Okay, great. Okay, hey, it was great seeing you on set yesterday. I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out tomorrow. Maybe stay at your place and catch up. Send that. We're sending it. It's sent. It's sent. It's been sent. Okay, we've tried. We put our foot in the pool, our toe in the pool. Hey, Mr. Whoever used to be here, did you get that text? Did you get that text? Same phone number? Did you change your phone number since? If he's like, no, you can be like, oh, no, that's so fucked. I've never done that before. But that's not the wrong person. Am I just supposed to be shady? Oh god. Well, like, no, wait. He wasn't shady with me. I like vehemently rejected him. And he was like, oh, you want to watch a movie at my place? And I was like, no. He was like, aw, that's okay. Let's catch up though. Like, no, I can't say that. Also, we're in the entertainment industry. You can't cut off people and say, oops, sorry, wrong. I can't do that. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Ignore that. Also, you're sure. Come on, you can't say that. Okay, I don't believe in height, like, discrepancies. I think that's stupid. I think that, like, the penis size thing with guys is stupid. I think height's stupid. I do, like, I don't like people that are necessarily, like, really, really short, but I don't think it matters. No, I don't want someone shorter than me, probably. 5'5". You have to be above 5'5". But, like, I don't like people that are super tall. I've dated super tall people, and I think that they're kind of, like, weird. They're kind of weird. I look at Hassan Piker, and I'm like, damn, that guy's really hot. But not because of him being tall. Like, I don't give a shit that Hassan is tall. I think that his face is, like, super cute. And it's like, okay, like, like, personality is number one. Then it's, like, hair. I think hair is important. Not being bald. I think that when you're bald, I think that bald isn't bad. Bald is good, but balding is not slay. If you're balding, cut it all off. Because bald is hot. It's either hair or no hair. Or, like, buzz. Okay. Personality, hair, and then just, like, me being attracted to you. And I don't, like, people are, like, different weights, for example. Like, some people are, like, plus-size men, some people are, like, normal men. I've been through the gambit. I don't think that really matters. Follically challenged? Like, they should be having Rogaine in their Target order, and they don't? Yeah. I'm not saying that this guy is bald, by the way. I just don't like people that have bald patches. I think I personally have never been with someone with a bald patch because I think that is a turn off. I think that height is not a big deal. I think that people that are bald patchy, I remember this guy when I was 14 in middle school. He had like this bald spot in the middle of his head and he was really blonde and there was just like a pink spot. And I was like, you're conventionally attractive and you have a bald spot? I'm gonna say no. You're instantly, that's my ick. Ugh. But height's not that bad. I don't care about height. What does this guy look like? Is he Latin? I don't think so. I think he's like as white as they come, but I didn't really ask. He was giving white boy. I feel like maybe I asked and I don't remember. But I think he's just like white. America! He was giving America. He was giving America! Fuck yeah! And I'm like, okay. Okay. What does this guy look like? No. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. No, it is. I don't like talking about people's bodies. Let's just say that, like, let's look at a picture. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. God damn it. This sucks. Describing people, like, especially, like, I haven't talked to him in a while. How can you describe someone without, like, pissing them off? That is the last thing I want. I do not want to piss this person off by saying something that would get him mad at me. If a son is a 10, fuck off. That's also not good. Okay, the only reason it isn't good... This is very incriminating. If you ever watched this and saw me struggle this fucking hard to describe him, I don't think it would make him feel very good. Okay, I'm trying to find... There's a lot of pictures of other people. He's like, I'm a photographer. Look at my photography. That are not of me. God damn. Show me you. He's like a TikTok. Oh my god, please don't play the audio. Okay. Okay. Ah, damn it, I should have... Don't play the audio. Google celebrity you think looks the most similar to him and show me that. Okay, Jonah Hill. I'm just stop playing the audio. Fine. I don't want to play this anymore. What's SRS? Okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. No. Okay, am I correct? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna pull up a picture of Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill's had too many, like, body... I don't know, he's... Whatever. Jonah Hill. You know, there aren't a lot of... There aren't... Okay, I say I'm fat. I don't know if I'm allowed to call men fat. Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to call men fat. I don't think men are ready for that. I don't think men are ready. I don't want to push men where they don't want to belong. I don't want that. I'm not that girl. I don't want to be put there. It's not my job. Like, if someone's like, how dare you? Like, they're valid in that. I don't want to upset somebody. I call myself a fat bitch because I am a fat bitch. But that doesn't mean that, like, people want to be called that. Some mass shootings increased 50%. See, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Ugh. Okay, if you get it, then you get it. I don't have to explain anymore. You get it. You fucking get it. Ugh. But, okay. Jonah Hill has found love, right? Isn't he a dad? Isn't he like he's in his surfer legacy? He's just surfing it up, making movies and vibing. Like, Jonah Hill's doing great. I think the guy that I'm talking about, he's super smart, he's very hardworking, he's very nice. I think he has the potential to become rich. He talks about business as if he's like, I see the plan. So I'm like, great. All that confidence is super important. I don't know. He sounds like he's made money before. I think that's great. Talks about business as a red flag. I agree. I honestly do agree. I think that is a red flag because I'm like, I feel like he just like is giving like the having something to prove energy. And I'm like, goddamn, like, we really don't have a lot in common because like Like, I feel like I have things to prove, but like, I don't know. Like, I like to be told that I'm doing a good job. Like, I'm a validation whore. I'm like, oh, Juliana, you did a really good job today. And I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's me. But like, I'm not like, and I care about business because I want to become a movie producer, a film producer, or like an entertainment producer of some kind. So I get that you have to be really confident in this industry to like promote yourself and to advocate for yourself. And I think that's like what he's trying to do. But like sometimes it just isn't like perfect. Sometimes you're like, why are you trying to talk to me about business right now? I can't give you anything. That's not what this is. This we're talking about like hanging out and being chill vibes. But whatever. I mean like you can't just like ostracize the business freaks. Honey, guess what? We all put our money in Lcoin. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care. I don't. Ugh. I don't think he's an. Well, he probably is. I think everyone's been an Elon bro. I think I've been an Elon bro because I grew up in the Bay and I was like, oh, renewable energy was so cool. And then he bought Twitter, and I was like, why did you ruin my perception of you? My perception of him shattered. Even though I kind of knew about all the South Africa, like Emerald Mine stuff, I was like, oh, he's just a Nepo baby. But it didn't make me think ill of him. And then he bought Twitter, and I was like, oh, it's starting. I'm starting to think that you're pissing me off, and I don't appreciate you. So the reason it's a red flag is because it's kind of like period schemey. Maybe. But like period schemey in a way that I don't really get. Like, it's not my world. Like, I don't know. It just sounded like business. It didn't really sound like a pyramid scheme in general. It just sounded like someone who was an entrepreneur, started a business, had their business bought, apparently earned money from it, but also is a college student and is my age. So it's like, I don't know how you made a business. Okay, whatever. If you say so, like, I'll believe you because you said that you had money from it. But like, that's kind of like out of this world for me to comprehend that someone my age has like created a business and sold it to someone. But so that was his story. But also like, I don't know, I think that we're like in similar positions of just like we're both dying in loans, but also we're doing film things. But also he does a lot more film things than I do. He's like on set more often than I am. So I mean, he's creating a lot of connections that like speak for themselves. I think that he works really hard. And tries to sell you. No. He's not trying to sell me anything. Um I don't know, that's not what I mean. I don't know. We're creating a narrative that's like I just think that it's too much for me, but I don't think it's necessarily like all he talks about. Like if like I think he's like one of those people that like shoots around with the boys and says like boy things. Like, I don't think he's necessarily talking about business all the time. Like, he says stupid boy things that I don't understand. Sometimes he talks about business. Sometimes he makes boy jokes. Sometimes he's doing filmy thingies, which I do get, but, like, he doesn't let me get included on. Like, I don't know. I think he's a human being. It's just, I don't like the type of business that, like, I don't know. It just wasn't my genre, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think he's necessarily a pyramid schemey guy. It's just like I just don't like the conversation of buying and selling businesses. I just like find that out of my realm. Um I think I think I'm a bit of both. But I don't know. I think I'm a physical person. Okay, I am emotionally attracted to him. And because he's attached to his human body, it just comes along with it. I don't fucking know how to answer this question. It's not that I'm like I'm not unattracted to his body. I'm like I'm very impartial. I don't care. well, there's people I'm very physically attracted to that I have no feelings towards them. I find it really hard for me to be physically attracted to people. Like, as much as I think Hassan is a 10, it's not his, like, body. It's his brain, and then it's his face. Like, I like his features. But sometimes I think he has a good butt. I don't know. But sometimes I think, like, people that aren't Hassan have good butts, but, like, I'm not, like, I must date them. Like, I'm not, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't care. So I would probably say yes. I'm emotionally attracted to him, not necessarily physically attracted to him. But I mean, I'm not unattracted to him physically, is my answer. So you're right, technically. But I don't want that to be the only narrative. No wonder you turned him down for Netflix. I would have turned down anyone no matter what they looked like is the problem. Like, it doesn't matter what he looks like. It's just like, it's, I don't think we have a lot in common. Like, we watched The Dark Knight when we hung out to each other last time, and I'm like, I don't want to watch The Dark Knight. I really don't want to watch, I don't even know who made that movie. Is it James Cameron? I don't care. I don't want to watch a Tarantino film. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like, hey, can we watch this girly anime? Can we watch Bocchi the Rock? Even though I've already watched that. Can we watch, what do I want to watch? Can we watch fashion? Can we watch that fashion show that came out with Gigi and Tran France? Can we watch RuPaul's Drag Race? I don't want to ask him those questions because the answer is no. I think I even put on, Trixie and Katya at his house, and he was like, what is she watching? We don't have things in common. Whatever. He didn't respond. I think that that's a smart thing, though. I think that it's kind of overwhelming. Because I think that he doesn't hate me. I don't think he is not into the idea of hanging out. But also, I think that I've made him feel uncomfortable with, me teasing him. And I think that's, a bad thing. I think that I've done that to him. And I don't think he appreciated that. So I'm just like, is it worth hanging out with me? Even though I've made you feel uncomfortable. Because can we move on? Can we fucking move on? I'm so sick of this. So sick. Let's move on. Okay. I think that we'll just wait for him to respond. If he does, I'll let you know. God. This is why we left it alone for a year. Because it's just I would never say that to any man. I would never say that to any man. No Brad Pitt is getting you hella fine from me. No, tiptoe through the tulips motherfucker is getting a you hella fine from me. No man is getting that. When people have told me that I look good, it's because I was wearing a nice outfit. If someone's getting a damn you hella fine, they better be wearing the most beautiful fashion garment. They must be they must have tried really hard. I guess that's the only way you're getting a you hella fine. Sure, send a video. I think the links are open. People have sent links before. Okay. Let's see what the format looks like. I've got my notes app open. Gotta close that. Oh, I was working on my resume. Don't want to ever look at that ever again. Why does it say Donna Robbins? Resume. Attempt 1. I really have to send in my resume. The deadline for this internship that I want to sign up for is in 5 days. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I never clicked on the link.
Excuse me. Yes. What's your name? My name is Kim. Kim, listen, I'm sorry for bothering you, but you are like so fine. I just had to. You finer. Hey, how about you put your number in my phone? Oh, that's how you feel? I'm trying to feel you. All right, I'll just put my number in. Why you not trying to look at me?
No. Okay, good for her. I mean, this is cool. This is very cool. It could never be me.
No, you just staring at me. So, what I can't look at
Oh
you.
my god. The one thing that oh god. I have a very bad staring problem. I was staring at him all day yesterday. And whenever he would like maybe look at me, I don't know. I would like glance away or I would make a funny face and I feel like he didn't get it. God damn it.
I normally use that line. Here you go. Put my number in. I was just thinking, like, maybe we could like link up sometime. Probably go see a movie or something. Like, how about we make a movie? What?
No.
I said, how about we make a movie? I'm gonna take you out to eat or something. Like,
I mean, I think these are awesome. I think she sounds great. I'd be like, no thanks though.
how about you eat me?
No.
Why you talking like that? That's like not your role. Like that's what a man supposed to do.
No, I think she's cool. It's just like, oh no.
Like, how about you roll me on the bed? Hey, I'm just head home. How about you give me head at home? Yo, why you standing so far? Come here. Ain't you nervous? I don't like how this feels. I'm fine as hell. Come here. You wanna take me on a date first? Like, I'm trying to take you to the bed.
Oh my god.
Why you talking to me like I'm a hoe? Like, you trying to get right to it. Like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm trying to get right to it. Hey, what's up? What's up with you, shorty? Hey, you just calm down, yo. You like that?
Was she bullying him? Oh my god. So crazy. Oh my god. Wait. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like we have to rewatch it. I feel like I have to rewatch it. Dude. Okay. Real analysis. Give me your number. Hang out with me. You got a problem with me looking at you? I don't even think I could have comprehended that all. I'm in the same boat. I'm like, buy me a fucking drink. Get the fuck away from me. No, but like, if someone said all of that to me, I think I'd start a fight. I just don't think we're the same people. I don't think that's where I stand. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, can you calm down? Like, can we at least be on the same level? Like, you're too much for me right now. I think that's what I do to people. And sometimes people are like, excuse me, Juliana, can you shut up? Juliana, you're teasing me. You're bullying me. And I'm like, goddamn, women are crazy. A lot. But, like, very validly crazy. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. Without the overlay? Oh, you just mean the pink thing? Let's do it now. Then I'm gone. Where did I go? Okay. We are gonna rewatch this. I'm a little... fucking shit. Oh god.
Yes. What's your name? My name is Kim. Kim, listen, I'm sorry for bothering you, but you are like so fine. I just had to. You finer.
That's where we stop. Because if someone said that to me, I wouldn't say that back. Like, this is unrealistic. I just wouldn't. Unless I was belligerent. Like, when I'm drunk, I am horny. I think that's my problem. That's why I don't drink. I don't like drinking. I don't like being out of control. Especially, I don't like feeling horny when I'm not, like, having someone to, like, give that to. Like, for me to, like, feel horny with myself, like, it's just, like, it's just useless. What am I gonna do for myself? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's just, like, this isn't realistic. I just would never say that.
Hey, how about you put your number in my phone?
I wouldn't say it like that.
That's how you feel? I'm trying to feel you.
I don't want to feel anybody without talking. Nope. I don't think anyone's hot until we talk, and then I'm like, I just want to tell you you're cute all the time. I just want to hang out with you. I want to, like, hold your hair and tell you you're cute. And that's me. I just want to tell people they're cute when I'm like, oh my god, you're so cute, and I want to hold your hair. I don't want to have sex. I don't maybe want to kiss a little. I don't know. It's a journey. It's a journey. I just want to tell someone they're cute and, like, play with their hair. This is not the same. It's not the same.
All right, I'll just one number. Like,
I don't like that he's bashful. Not because it's a bad thing. It's just like, it's not for me. Like, it's I'm not Kim. Like, what if Joe wasn't being cute and adorable and bashful? What if he was just, like, uncomfortable? What if he was just, like, really nervous? Like, this is the perfect response, is if a guy was like, well, let me just put my number in, and he's super sweet about it. But, like, what if someone's super uncomfortable, even though later they figure out that they enjoyed it? Example. Specifically with this person, I was very drunk one night, and I was being really touchy, and I looked back on it and was like, was I harassing him? Was I harassing him with how drunk I was? And, like, that's my thing. Like, I just don't, like, it's just not. And the answer was no. The answer was no, I wasn't. But, like, after the fact, we had the conversation. But it's just, like, I don't want to ever go through that again. I don't ever want to go through that
look at me
again, where I'm just, like, really drunk, acting a fool. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Damn, you care. Anyway, I don't want to be that drunk bitch. And I think that the only way I could ever be Kim is if I was really drunk. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I'd have to be really drunk. Okay, what is this? Is this a series?
Yeah, did you know that we got 10 things in the mail for HOA?
Okay, I don't know who these people are, but I do know that Mizkif used to date Maya, and that's it. I don't watch OTK. Let's see.
Yeah, we're getting in trouble a lot, and to the point where I'm gonna have to go to court. Basically, HOA is finding us every single week, and the reason why we're having problems with them is because we aren't taking the garbages back into the house. Now, that's not my fault, because I bought the house, and I expect one of us to be able to bring the garbages back in.
Wait, so now it's my job to bring in the garbage cans?
Well, it's not your job, but it's your responsibility.
How is it my responsibility? It's not my house. I'm not the one going to court.
Okay, so it's my house, so I'm the one that has to not only bring in the garbage, but do the dishes and pay the maids? You guys realize you pay $1,000 a month for rent? You realize it costs more than $1,000 a month each for me to get maids? Something doesn't add up, and I might have to just start charging more rent.
Then do it.
I've never had somebody say that.
I'll add interest to the loan that I'm giving you.
No!
We can both play that game.
Well,
Because you're the one who was like, that's how much it's going to be. And we were like, okay, fine. And then you know what? If you want to delegate the job to someone to bring in the trash cans, that's fine. That makes sense. But then you can't just not tell anyone and then get mad when no one does it. Like, how are we supposed to know? And now you're going to court and you're mad at me. I've only been living here like 2 weeks or something.
can you drive me to court? My car's in the shop. Please.
Whoa, what? You know, I agree. This is great. This is great. I know that they're the biggest, but I don't care. I just haven't put time into it. But, like, okay, I guess we're all in agreement. You're just showing me this is leftist propaganda, sir. Okay. I have too many tabs open. All of these tabs are from the resumes I'm supposed to start submit. God damn.
I told you to not.
Who is that?
Just don't look at him.
Who that?
My friend AJ. I told you I was having company.
Friend?
Yeah, my friend.
You ain't tell me you had no friend.
I did. I told you about AJ. He's quiet.
Come here. Introduce yourself.
He doesn't talk that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this parent. I don't like the fact that he's quiet. I'm like, what do you mean someone's quiet? Speak up. Talk. Defend yourself. Why is she defending you? What's going on? What is going on?
Come here. Come here. Come here. How old is you? What's your name, little nigga? All right.
What's going on?
You ain't got no weed? All right. Sit over there.
I told you to bring that H so you can go upstairs.
This is not real. I don't believe this.
Yeah, Dad.
You run to the store, come right back. Give me a pack of squares and that Sunday paper. I'm gonna let y'all get some upstairs time. Pack of Salem 100s in a newspaper.
This is this is boy stuff. This is boy humor. This is boy. I reject it. Skip basically when the boyfriend meets the parents. Dude. Oh my god. You want to know the like this is a boy made this. A boy wrote the skit, a boy directed the skit, a boy edited the script, and a boy submitted the script. Are boy parents like super scary? My dad is like, he barely remembers my friends' names, and they've been in my life for like 5 years. Like, my dad never pays attention to my sister's boyfriend. My sister's boyfriend of almost 7 years. Who are these parents? My parents are like the most like, I don't give a fuck if you literally wrote got a Pulitzer Prize winning thing. Like, they don't care about you. Like, ugh.
What I say? Salem 100s in a newspaper.
You know, that's what I think.
Look at. I ain't see you pay not a bill in this motherfucker. Get the fuck out my.
That's so real. I haven't seen you pay a bill. It's always about money, sir.
Come on. I already know you're here now. You gotta make the door like.
I hate the fact that she has to like lead this. I've been her, and I hate being her. Whenever this has ever happened to me where I've had a boy in my house, like my family home, I was like, this is stupid. I look so dumb. I mean, like, you have to do it in order for you to like hook up with a boy or whatever. But it's just like, it's not, sometimes it just doesn't feel worth it after the fact. Like, it's so dumb. Like, I would rather just be single and never have, and be touch starved. I would rather be touch starved than have to like be the leader of this very awkward situation. Like, there are remedies to that, but like, it's just sometimes not worth it. Sometimes you're just in it for the sex. Sometimes you're just in it for the sex. Oh my god!
This gotta be over.
No.
Keep that door open. Light on.
We're not even doing nothing.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm fucking. Oh my god.
What time you think about leaving, young buck?
You already said you can leave at 8:30.
Yeah, you gotta leave ASAP. Cause I got some people coming over.
The closest thing I can think of this is because when I've had friends over, my dad always wants me to do chores. He's like, Juliana, can you go rake the leaves outside? Juliana, can you go wash the dishes? Can you take out the trash? And it's like, I'm entertaining guests. And he's just like, oh, can you just like get away from them? And I'm like, I get really mad about it. It's like the closest thing I can think of. How would I take you out, Dad? Oh my god.
What y'all was talking about before I came in?
We wasn't talking about this bike. That's what we wasn't talking about.
I'm gonna get out, let y'all have y'all little free time. Just remember, nigga, you touch my daughter, I'm gonna put one in your wig, nigga. Don't be doing no stupid shit either. You end up pregnant, I'm putting your ass out.
I hate this. I'm triggered. I'm pissed. A man wrote this. Because if someone actually told their daughter, if you get pregnant, I'm going to put you out on the street, They're heartless and they go die. Go die. How dare you even bring that up? Like, instantly, fuck you. You're stupid. You're an idiot. Go jump off a ledge and get hurt, recover, and think about what you just said. Like, God, fuck off. No. And you know how many years of birth control I've been on? I've been on birth control since I was 15. Don't you dare assume that I'm going to get pregnant. Don't you dare assume that you could have the right to kick me out of your house. Ooh, I'm angry. I'm angry.
Anyway, he already said that I can go to the games.
Y'all gotta come out of there. Come out of there. Come out of there. Come in the living room. I don't like y'all being here.
I would literally drive away. I would literally steal my parents' car and drive away. I've done it. I'd do it again. I hated being a kid.
The door is open.
Doors open. The doors
Okay, come on. Come on, Jay.
Y'all look, y'all got TV and everything. Hey, you try one thing, nigga. I'ma knock you the fuck out.
I can't watch this anymore. We can't watch this anymore. We can probably... Ugh. Blech. I'm gonna die. Can't believe that this is the thing. This is our options. Okay. What? I'm not clicking that if you say it's the wrong thing.
Welcome to my crib, man. Glad to see you can finally make it. Know who I am? It's me, God. You in heaven, bro. Yeah, put your guard down, man. You don't need none of that here.
It's all good vibes. I like good vibes.
Yeah, I had to put a couple niggas out. They was cutting up. I just got done busting it up with Tupac, Prince, Malcolm X, a couple other motherfuckers.
Okay. Same production company. Different energy. Definitely my speed. I've been saying the word tension all week.
We was all waiting on you, man. We was in the reefer room.
Tension means angel in Japanese.
It's a room down that way. Unlimited reefers. Smoke whatever you want. And I just had, you know what I mean, some of the best chefs in the world.
This is not what my heaven looks like. I mean, where are we?
So wait, so they all gonna cook y'all up a little meal. It's gonna be, you know, a nice little welcoming gift. Actually, we gotta get this done soon because Mike was just having a performance. You ever meet Michael Jackson? All right, come on. That nigga just put on a show for us back there, man. You gonna...
Okay, is this really people's heaven? Like, when Kendall Jenner dies eventually, and I'm like, oh, I was a Kendall Jenner stan, or Emma Chamberlain. If Emma Chamberlain dies one day, am I gonna die and be like, God, I wish Emma Chamberlain would hang out with me in death? No! I love that bitch. I've bought that bitch's merch. I've listened to that podcast, that godforsaken, annoying podcast, just because I was like, I love her YouTube videos. I don't want to see Emma Chamberlain in death. You know what I want in death? I want men to tell me that, like, I'm valid. I want women to tell me I'm valid. I want my parents there. I want my friends there. And I want, like, I want to act like the billionaire California babes. Like, I want to act like the Kylie Jenner with her little Stormy baby and, like, with my funky little stupid nails that aren't long, but they're slay. And I just want to, like, read manga and corrode in bed and stay skinny and be hot. And, like, that's it. Just want to read manga and be hot.
He came out with that glove.
And have a house. I want to build my home. I want to build a home in heaven. I want to, like, go through the building of a house process in heaven. Also in the real world, but, like, I just want this. Maybe make a movie. I would make a movie in heaven. Where's my film set? Where's my production office? I want to do all these things.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, Mike, go ahead, Mike. Yeah, even I get excited for that, nigga. Everybody love Mike. Yeah, I'm grabbing on him like I'm one of the bitches from back in the day. Why'd you make the choices you made to get up here?
Okay, I disagree. I feel like in heaven, like, the only way that you're actually hanging out with Michael Jackson or Tupac, like, is if they're just figments of your imagination. Because it's not realistic to think that they would just get to meet, like, every single bitch who's ever thought they were fly. Like, they would need bodyguards in heaven. And then that ruins the fantasy of heaven. I can't get out of the, like, mindset of, like, I'm never going to meet Michael Jackson even in heaven. Because there's too many people that want to fucking meet him. And he's going to need to have protection of Jesus Christ, and then Jesus Christ is gonna be watching everything I do, or like whatever, like whoever would be protecting these celebrities in heaven. I don't know.
I ain't tell you, I got a pit bull. We got strip club down the way, a bunch of little fairy bitches. But one thing I did want to warn you about.
Okay, I'm gonna say no. We're getting out of here. I like the concept of heaven. I don't want strip clubs. Who wants a strip club in heaven? Who wants to work at the strip club in heaven? I'm sure that there are some people, because I see some girls. You're gonna piss the. I don't get the pun. I'm not a man. I don't have a fucking penis. Like, what is this with you guys? I don't get it. I'm not a person with a fucking penis. I'm a fucking woman. I don't get what this is. I just want to watch romance shoujo manga and vibe. You guys would like who I'm talking about so much more than me at this point. He's like one of the guys. He would love this. Maybe. I don't understand it at all. You want to know what I watch? I watch SAG Awards 2023 Fashion Roast. Maybe a little bit of Hassan. I don't think I would watch. Maybe I actually would watch this. Cooking Filipino food with Bella Porch. I want to make pancit and like chicken adobo. We met Lana Del Rey. Even though I don't really like Lana Del Rey. But this moment was like iconic. In fact, we might pull it up because it was so slay. That's what I want to do. That's just like boy humor. I mean, specifically black boy humor, but like, I think boys get boy humor. I think all boys get it. I think women get it too, but I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl. We're moving on. I had other things, but we're gonna do this.
Who got me through COVID.
Wait.
I'm so glad I got to meet the vloggers who got me through COVID. Remy Ashton, Ali, and Alicia Marie. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to know. Because imagine Lana Del Rey, or one of your most favorite artists, goes up to the Billboard Awards where she's accepting an honorary award for all the work that she's done. And in her honorary speech where she's thanking the Academy, like the Billboard Academy, for giving her this honorary award, she references like random fucking people. Like random people. Like random influencers. Like why? Why would you do that? But it's still very slay. Like it's just so slay and random and cute. And the reaction is just so worth it. Like, that's what I want. I don't care about strip clubs in heaven and Tupac. I don't think I know a Tupac song. I don't think I want Ariana Grande in heaven. Like, I like an Ariana Grande song. I'm like, I love It Was All in My Head. I don't want her in heaven. Leave me alone. Miss Grande, I don't care. I'll forget about you. Miss Olivia Rodrigo, you betrayed me. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I want? I want sexy manga in heaven. I just want to be hot and read manga. Like this. Taylor Swift could go.
Oh my god, get him now! Oh my god, stop! No.
I watch you every day.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I watch you and Remy every day.
Remy!
You're lying. You're lying.
Does this pause? It does pause. Okay. I literally wrote 3 days ago, this affects all of us. I can't breathe. It's exactly what I'm fucking saying. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe 3 days ago. I still think this is really beautiful now.
Remy, what the fuck?
You're lying. I wish you would have come. I was gonna
Alicia! Like, are you fucking kidding? Are you kidding? I don't give a shit about who Lana Del Rey is. I don't care at all. She could literally be Nancy Jones, whatever. I don't know. It's just so cute though.
What, you? I've watched you for 4 years, and then all of a sudden, me and my sister, my friends, and then all of a sudden,
Me and my sister and my friends, like, she's the girl. She's one of the girls. She's not my girl, because the girls that I'm around don't go da-da-da. I don't think I am one of the girls. I think I'm too weird for the girls, but I just think that she's also too weird for the girls, but she is a girl, so it's like... But it's just adorable. It's adorable, and I love it. And it's... Oh, I love my sister, and she loves her sister. It's just like... Stop!
Ollie's like wearing like my eyes with LDR, and I'm like, oh, weird. I'm not gonna say anything because like I'm not gonna jinx what I love. And when I ran out of Remy videos, I started watching Ollie's.
Guys, she's fucking out of breath. She's out of breath. This is probably what I would want to do with this person I have a crush on. Just be like, like, I'm a girl. I just want to be adorable and say adorable things to someone and make them like, oh my god, you're so cute. I love you. Oh my god, you're so cute. I don't think guys like that. Just why I'm like, how am I ever going to make this work? How am I going to make dating work if this is what I want to do and I can't do it? Not because it's necessarily anything bad. It's just like people don't want it. I'm like, well, if you don't want it, then I won't give it to you. But then I'm not gonna date. I don't need to date. I have myself. I don't need. I just stupid.
So I pretty much know everything about you. Well,
It's literally so late in the night.
We love you. Yes, please.
Okay, we're moving on. That was so cute. I probably shouldn't have shown that. It didn't even get rid of the notification button. Okay, whatever. We're getting out of Instagram. But, okay. What did you send? Weekend at Bernie's? Is that Joaquin Phoenix? Who is that? It's like some weird photo. What is Weekend at Bernie's? It sounds familiar. It sounds like a boy movie. This is what guys don't want to date me. I call things boy movie. We need to have a division. A line of division. They look familiar. Whatever. Maybe it's a good movie. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Moving on from that. This is what I mean where I'm like, chat just gets so distracting. I was mentioning that earlier in the VOD where I was like, I'm just distracted by chat all the time. We just ran with it. But anyway, we sent our text message. We put ourselves out there. It was kind of half-assed, so I'm not like going to put that much faith into it. But... Ugh! Get this out of here. Okay. I had other things on the fucking agenda. Like, I was talking about therapy. And I was talking about a time where I felt like a woman or something. And I was like, ugh. Oh my god. Bring it back to that. I don't think I can. My point is that I was crying. And... no, I'm so off base. Like... I was just bummed. I was bummed. I was tired. I don't know. I hate being a woman. I think I love being a woman and I hate being a woman. So the question of like, do you enjoy being a woman? Or like, what's it like to be a woman? I was like, I'm triggered. I don't want to talk about this. Being a woman isn't fun. I'm currently having a crush on a boy who's like one of the boys. And I'm like, it looks just like, it looks so easy, even though it definitely isn't easy. Like, being a boy isn't easy. Being, like, whatever he does, like, it's not easy. But I look at it, and I get envious, and I get frustrated, and I'm like, I shut down. I shut down and say, it's just too hard for me. And, like, it is too hard, but also I'm just being unfair. So, that was where my mind was, specifically in therapy. And my mom was talking about... it was the worst. When you've got them old bitches with their generational trauma, it's just like, God, I should just be grateful that I have anything, shouldn't I? Like, I should just be grateful that I have my things. I have cats and a laptop and editing equipment, and I have skills and education and an apartment and a car. Like, I should be grateful for all those things, and money. Like, I should just be grateful that I'm, like, I have fucking shit. Like, women before didn't have any of it. Like, she was just talking about, like, I lived in Colombia, and the men would be unfaithful, and they wouldn't let women deal with finances, so women had no financial control, and they were being cheated on, and, like, she was talking about this experience where she was like, all of my friends had, like, secret, separate families. Like, she was like, I had a friend who was like, my dad had another wife and other children, and I just found out about them, and I'm, like, the 16-year-old girl. And you're like, well, I guess I should just be fucking grateful my dad didn't have, like, a billion different families I don't know about. I know about the ones that exist, I guess, but, like, that's not shade or anything. It's just, you're just supposed to be grateful for all the things that didn't happen to you, or, like, I've never had to deal with alcoholic parents or, like, crazy, awful things. Like, I've dealt with anger issues, but, like, we've gotten through it. Like, ugh, I hate being a woman, and I don't like thinking about it very much, and I don't like thinking about gender. I've already said that, so it's whatever. But I was just crying, and I was crying because I was overwhelmed. No, you can't really tell. But it's just like, I can't really divulge into specifically why I was crying. I was crying because of a situation at hand that's personal, so I can't really disclose it, but also, I was just really overwhelmed, and you guys have already seen that, like, I was editing on stream for most of February, working on a documentary that I'm making. And there was a stream I had, like, a week ago where I was crying, and there's a VOD for that. And I was just, like, really overwhelmed, and I think, like, even though the editing period is technically done for now, it's just, like, scary. It's just overwhelming even now. And also just, like, being on set, being on 2 different sets and being on set and just being busy. I'm looking at my apartment, and it's, in my opinion, shambly. I mean, it's not that bad, especially not back there. It's like, that could be way worse, but it's definitely not good. So, I mean, I just don't feel very organized and put together, and that's kind of annoying. But whatever. Is there really nothing else for me to talk about? I mean, set went well. I just worked really hard, and the executive producer was really nice to me. He was like, Juliana, I would highly recommend you to anybody. I was like, well, thank you so much. That's so sweet. And it was so late at night, and it was a very long shoot, like, from 12 till 9. I think that's long. But I think they went until midnight, and I just didn't have to stay till that long. And they were shooting today, and I was like, thank God I'm not a part of that. But I did get the call sheet, and I was thinking that I could have gone, but I was so tired last night because I went to bed at, like, 12, and then I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 5. I don't know why I said I was gonna wake up at 5. I was like, I gotta make breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and lunch is gonna be so hard to make. Wake up at 5. So I wake up at 5. And I wake up to my alarm, but then right after, I listen to that fucker next door, and he's playing really loud rock music. Like rock and roll, with like drums, guitars, basses. Very loud on, like, a good set of speakers at 5 in the morning. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This fucker has a girl over, or, like, someone over, and they're giggling and laughing really loudly at 5 a.m. and they're playing really loud rock music. Like, what in the world? I couldn't believe it. I walked out of my apartment, walked to, like, his door, and I didn't hear music anymore, but I could hear giggling. I could hear girly giggling, and I could hear, like, laughter, and I could hear him. And I was like, he's really having a full-blown ass conversation with a girl right now. And I just walked back to my room and went to my bed, and then the rock music eventually turned back on. And then it was 6 a.m. And eventually, somewhere in the between, I, like, knocked on the wall. I knocked on the wall, and then somewhere, like, maybe, like, 10 minutes after, 15 minutes after, I think I heard someone pounding on my wall back to me. Because he probably just didn't appreciate that I knocked on the wall. Like, it was like a... something like that. And I'm pretty sure he just didn't appreciate it, and so he pounded back, but I was so delirious that I don't really remember. I can hear him playing music right now. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But... and it wasn't that loud. Like, it was bearable. I've had music be so loud that it wasn't bearable. If it was that bad, I would have been pissed. But it was loud, but not like I was gonna survive. I wasn't gonna thrive, but I was gonna survive, especially because I had an earbud in one of my ears. So I just pushed my ear to the pillow as firmly as I could, and then the other one had the earbud, and just cranked up the podcast I was listening to at 5 a.m, and it was like, just go to bed. And then I did, and then I woke up at like 7. I should have never woken up at 5. That was a bad idea. And then I made breakfast, and I made lunch, and I bolted out the door, and then got to set. And then they didn't need me. I saw, like, they had, like, a group photo of after set of all of them together, and, like, there were some girls that I had talked to on set who were all really sweet, and I just, like, abandoned them. I gave, like, this cute little Irish goodbye. I was like, damn, I really shot myself in the foot by leaving, but it was so cold, and they didn't need me, and I was like, I would much rather go to bed. I would much rather go to bed and go to sleep. So I came home, and then I slept from, like, 11 till 4. So that was a good thing. I needed my nap. But I still have FOMO. But anyway, I think that's it. The documentary's going well. I have to submit it. I already told you about all these resumes I've been needing to apply for, or like all these internships I've been needing to apply for. Like, I found out about these DreamWorks ones like a day before they were published. They were published on like February 27th. And now it's March 5th and I haven't sent anything in. And I'm just like so embarrassed that I haven't sent anything in. But I keep thinking to myself, like, oh, I really wish I talked to one of my career advisors and set up an appointment to be like, hey, can you guys check my resume to make sure that it's good? Can you read my cover letter? But I feel like there's just like not enough time. But maybe maybe we should just email one of them now. But I have to actually make a resume. Here's the thing. I have this video, this really bad video of this music video I worked on like a year ago, and I wanted to put it in my reel. And I asked one of my friends who worked with me on that set if he could send me a video of it, and he never responded. And I'm sad. Yeah, he never responded to that. It's just so mean. Why didn't you respond? Sometimes I think men are think I'm flirting with them when I'm not. I invited him to a seminar, like, I invited him to a seminar at, a college to meet with this very cool person. He's, like, a very cool producer. And I don't know, it was just really awkward. It felt a lot more awkward than it needed to be. But maybe I'm making it awkward. Can I see one of your creations? Yeah, we can watch one. Okay. I'm thinking of... I always show this one. They're all kind of slow-paced. Okay. I was a producer and a sound mixer for this particular project.
I'm about to take a line for someone who took something very special from me.
Oh, wait, we're...
Tell Chris's mother I said, God bless. Bye.
He who believes shall not perish, but will have everlasting life. Shall not perish, but will have everlasting life. He who believes shall not perish, but will have everlasting life. Shall not perish, but will have everlasting life.
I'm not
He who
sure what
believes
this is
shall not
about,
perish.
but there must be a mistake.
No.
Mistakes don't exist, can't exist.
Only God's will, right?
Help! Someone help!
Okay, okay, we're only pausing it because I didn't give any consolation to what this story is about. I hope, okay, you don't know. So, we kind of already read.
Look, I'm just a priest. Is that money? You can have wherever you want. Just please.
I have a confession to make.
This can't be the right way to go about it. I can hear your confession, but whatever it is that you've done,
You misunderstand. I'm about to take the life of someone who took something very special from me. Will I be forgiven? Shall he be forgiven? Leviticus 24, an eye for an eye, right? All right. Tutor. I've seen so much I wouldn't mind being blinded.
what is your name, son?
Michael.
Look, Michael. God forgives all, so should you. Whatever that was stolen from
You got kids?
I don't understand what is.
Answer the fucking question!
I have a niece that I look after.
Sarah, right? Why you? Where's her parents at?
Father was never really in the picture.
Her mother?
She struggled with addiction.
And a God to the rescue. How long you been in her life?
Since she was 2.
Sounds like a nice kid. Reminds me of my daughter, Ava. What would you do if something happened to Sarah?
I don't know if you think that I'm taking something from
527 down the road. A sleepover at Chrissy's, right?
Listen to me, son. You've got the wrong guy.
That's about what?
And just wait, let's talk about
5 to 10 minutes away from here.
Listen to me.
You listen to me, Father. I ain't got shit to lose.
Okay. Whatever it's all about.
The wicked shall be purified from his curse.
Just listen for goddamn minutes.
Sons and the daughters of the wicked shall be cleansed from the sins of their father.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking touch her. Don't you fucking dare to touch her when I fucking...
There he is! Father Paul Heston. I knew he was in there somewhere. Okay, riddle me this, Father. Do sinners still go to heaven?
Who can go to heaven if they repent?
All can go to heaven if they repent. He believes and shall not be. Okay. I have a story to tell you. It's about this man. A man of God. He had this battle with this demon.
This
Now,
story is so meta.
This man of God, one night, decided to go out for...
Okay, this is so meta. What's about to happen is meta as fuck. I can't really watch this without, like, thinking. I can't go into this blind. I will say, I think that guy, the black actor, his name is Lee Harris. He was super sweet, great to work with. The other guy, who's the priest, or Michael, I forgot his name. Michael was that guy. I don't remember who the priest is, but he's like the father, whatever. His name was Dimitri, also really great actor. Just hate this.
Drive. Even though he couldn't walk in a straight line. He decided to get behind the wheel anyway.
I kind of want to recut this. I think this is too long. I think I'm just struggling because it's too long. Okay.
Tragic hit and run accident claimed the life of a 7-year-old girl. Police believe the cause of the crash was a drunk driver. She was survived by her father, Michael Taylor.
I'm sorry. If I could go back.
You took everything from me.
Don't you think? I wish I could just change what happened, what I've done.
She was all I had. And you took her from me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I could take it all back.
Go ahead, Father.
Why did it do that?
I'm gonna need you to confess for me one last time. I killed her. I killed your little girl. Oh, I'm sorry. God forgives, Father. I don't.
Recording stopped.
Sarah, your church and your family will all bear witness as you rot in all of your filth and guilt.
Oh my god, my cat. My cat got scared. That's an angry cat. Okay, bye-bye. That's my name! These are all my classmates. Dmitry Karpov. Okay, we've watched a project that I've done. This is probably the project I'm most proud of. I think that most of the projects that I've done are all like pretty good. Some are worse than others. I feel like the ones that I haven't worked on with my friends have turned out worse. They're all kind of slow is probably my biggest critique. I think that even like my documentary might be perceived as slow. I still have actually my issue is that I need to slow down my documentary. Like I'm really into fast-paced content. So I'm really like in the opposite direction, but I mean that's just because I'm not editing the content. But my friend T, he edited this and he directed this. And he did a really good job with the edit. It looks great. You asked if the movie's out. No, there is no movie. This is a film school assignment. It turned out really good. I've seen other people's film school assignments look like shit. I'm really proud of this. I don't think a movie would come out of it. I don't think that... I mean, like, maybe a longer short would be cool, but I don't think this has enough substance to necessarily do a full film. I'm sure you could build more substance. I'm sure T could, but yeah, I think this was a really great short film for him to make. It really shows his skill. I think he's really great at putting his heart into stuff, and he put his little hearty heart into something and made it happen. And to that guy that went to bed, see you next time. Thank you for helping me figure out how to text a boy, because that's scary. But, I mean, yeah. The documentary, that is too generous. I decline your 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. That's so sweet. I agree. I think that it's really good. 10 out of 10 is very sweet, though. I don't know if I would give me a 10 out of 10. There's always something to improve upon. But I do think it's really, really good. I think the T did a really good job. I think our camera crew did a really good job. We were dealing with dollies. If you don't know what a dolly is, we could pull one up. I think that really helped. Like, the shots looked so good. And we used dolly carts for everything. this thing. So we used one of these, like a Chapman dolly cart pretty much. It looks identical to this in a way. And we had the camera on here. Same with like the boom and like the fun legs. We had tracks for a couple of our shots. Here you can see an example of a track. So yeah, I think that the dolly really did a really good job. Our camera operator did a good job. I could see some like a little bit of shaky moments, but for the most part it looked really good. We had a setup that looked pretty similar to this, but also we did a couple of our shots without tracks. Tracks are good, but sometimes you don't need them. But, I mean, yeah, it went really well. It's like 7 months ago we filmed that. I would really hope that T submits it to a festival. I hope he does, because it's super good. I do want to show mine, but also I want to submit it to festivals where, well, I don't really know the world of the festival gambit, but I'm like, I want to submit it to a festival that maybe doesn't let you post your movie onto YouTube, because that's the case with a lot of these festivals, especially like the ones that are cool and like bigger. Like I want to submit it to get it nominated somewhere there, because maybe it could get nominated for a cool little, like a bigger festival than the one that my school holds. I've never really looked up like the types of festivals, especially like the festivals going on right now. We could do that now. Let's see. Festivals for short films. Los Angeles. Maybe like Outfest. Ooh, that would be good for me because my film is LGBTQ. Kinda. These are very gay. Mine's not that gay. Mine's only like kinda gay. Maybe this much. Maybe this gay. What are their festivals looking like? See, it's like, ugh, this is so confusing. What's their programming? What's their calendar? Are they showing things? January, February, again. Okay. I guess this is the one that I would be interested, maybe. What's QT BIPOC? Like queer? I think the film festival that I'm submitting for is March 24th. Our 10-day in-person and virtual film festival showcasing the works of LGBTQ storytellers of color. I'm pretty white looking. I don't know if that would work for me. Outfest LGBTQ Film Festival. Join Outfest for our 41st annual Outfest Los Angeles Film Festival. How do you get to know more? How do you submit? Ugh. Let's see. Buy a virtual pass. Sponsored by Warner Brothers. See? How do I submit? Join today as a member. Want to receive free tickets, front of line access with $100 a year. Jesus Christ. What if I want to submit something? Blah. But yeah, I'd want to probably submit something to this and figure out how to do it. They really don't make it easy for you to figure it out, though. What's another film festival? Okay, never mind. Ugh. I mean, I say that, and it's just scary to submit stuff. It might be better to just post it on my YouTube channel and see how it does. Small film festivals. What is this? Okay, this is too much effort. You get it. It's what I want. I don't know if it's what I'll get. But anyway, I think that's it. We've kind of ended it on a hopeful note. Look at my little fat cat. Hi, Pepper. Hi. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's such a little bimbo. But that's all I got, I think. I'm thinking of things and I'm like, all I have today is reading manga and hanging out with my cats and sleeping and napping and school and you know it all. That's it. And I was thinking of playing Zelda. I was thinking of maybe going on stream and doing the Master Quest of Zelda. Because I want to do like those floaty thingies. I never got to experience those floaty thingies where, I mean, I should just show you. But I'm really excited for that in the new game. Floating chests? Like Master Quest? Oh my god, shut up. These, I never got to see these. And I want to deal with these. These sound cool. So I was thinking of starting again. But I put so much effort into my world that I kind of didn't want to. But I think you can have different worlds or different save files. Like in Ocarina of Time, like you had 3 different save files. So I don't really know how it works. But if I don't have to delete my old one, that would be cool. But I haven't put a lot of time into figuring it out. But I really want to do this. So that might be fun. I'd have to set up my TV, but we could do it another time. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight because it's so late. But that's something I want to do. And it's almost time. And I do kind of want to watch... what is open? The new Zelda video, because it's so good. I'm so excited for Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. Let's delete all of this shit. I can't believe we talked about Jonah Hill. Look at Jonah Hill and Gianna Santos. Look at them, they're so cute. How tall is Jonah Hill? I don't think Jonah Hill could live forever to die tomorrow. I haven't enjoyed many of his movies. He's 5'7". I do want to see Stutz though. I read, I don't watch. I would much rather read than watch. What are all of these things? All the Nintendo game soundtracks, Seishun, YouTube, Federal Student Aid, and the rest of these are all school and internship stuff. I'm gonna try to open my own file of this and then just close that. I'm sick of looking at those internship things. They're so annoying. Okay. The trailer's fine. I feel like if you haven't seen the trailer, it's not something to share. But this came out 11 hours ago. I just want to, like, keep up with the news. Maybe you can tell, but I was watching a lot of these videos. Okay, I watched a couple of them. I just want to know. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited for this game. Wait, what's that wolf? Is that something? What's that wolf?
Hey folks, mysteries in Zelda games are undoubtedly one of, if not my most favourite topics to discuss. I love talking about unanswerable questions, theories, speculations, and ideas to fill the gaps, and just generally delving into rabbit holes that never end. The upcoming installment, Tears of the Kingdom, is already jam-packed with mysteries, despite our only knowledge of the game being 4 trailers, and this little clip during it.
I don't think I ever paid attention to that weird thing where Link starts from like the bottom of the ground and then like goes through like some vortex to like the top of the concrete. What is that? This is why we watch these videos. It's like, I didn't even notice that he could like, it looks like Portal.
Can't forget about that. Tons of questions have been brought up and are unanswered. If this is how much we can ask based on just trailers, then the game itself is going to be gigantic in terms of its mysteries. In today's video, I want to go over 5 fascinating mysteries of the Sky Islands. In 2 upcoming videos, we'll focus on the underground and general overworld as well.
We get it,
But
bestie.
for today, we're flying high in the sky. Let's get...
Why? Shut up.
Starting off, let's take a look at the focal point of the thumbnail, the lines. Towards the end of the latest trailer, we see Link flying on this mysteriously...
Okay, my guess is that they're portals that like shoot you up into the sky. Kind of like when you see like those portals of air that happen. Like it's a portal of magic that shoots you up.
...crafted vehicle. One heck of a shot as is, but if you unfocus from the big talking point here and have a little look around the sky, we can see these streamed lines spanning from presumably the surface all the way up to the Sky Islands. The true colour of them is a little hard to pinpoint, but from this view and shot, it comes through as a sort of blue, but it honestly just blends into the background too much to tell. I mention this point because my mind instantly goes to them being connected to these spirals seen in the second trailer back in 2021. We saw Link shooting up towards one of the Sky Islands and magically going through the rock, aided by a green energy spiral. We can't match the design 1 for 1 here, but 2 factors could be the reason for that. Firstly, as already touched on, it's a bit of a distant shot and also blending in a fair amount. Secondly, these trailers were released over a year apart. Designs can easily change across trailers, especially given only the 2 latest trailers are titled as official game trailer, meaning the design might have slightly changed, as the first time we saw this, it wasn't a official game trailer.
Stop pandering. Oh my god, shut up. Stop pandering. Just believe it, believe it, believe it. It's not like, this isn't QAnon, this is just a game theory. This is video games. This is clown shit. Oh my god. I believe that the portal that he's showing me is going to be in the game, because why would they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars making something as beautiful as that look as good as it does just for it to not ever be real? Like, come on, are you serious?
Whatever the case is, I do believe that what we see here is the same as what we see here. It looks like this will be one of probably a few different ways to reach the Sky Islands. I honestly don't know what else these streamlines would be. I asked you lovely folks on Twitter, and here are some cool responses. Perhaps they are what connects the islands to the surface. Maybe it's just water flowing down. Another reply suggested it's
Shut up. We're moving on.
Talking about something in the non-focal area of this shot, let's look at a completely different mystery found here. Can you guess what it is?
Oh my god, what is wrong with him?
Lines, but
What is
still
wrong
not
with
the-
this person? Oh my god. I am not a preschooler. None of us are preschoolers. Maybe it's just because I'm on Twitch and I'm like, this is going too slow. He's pandering to make this video longer.
Actual focal point of the shot. However, once noticed, it gets you thinking, what the heck is this? There is a similar looking structure seen early in the trailer here, where Link is seen using one of his new hand abilities to move it around. However, it isn't the same one, as this one isn't a complete sphere. Now, I can't say for sure that this one doesn't have something sticking out on the other side, but we can see enough to separate it from the previously discussed shot. My initial thoughts for this when I first saw it and began analysing is that something could be inside. It's a bit out there, but I honestly thought of this containing a mini-boss battle of some kind. Like how in past games you'd come across a dungeon mini-boss room. Yes, this isn't a dungeon, but I thought about a room being in here. Perhaps some kind of trial.
I would like, it's big enough on the screen that I would hope that it's like a revisitable location. Maybe it's like a revisitable spot where you're like maybe it is a dungeon. Like, sometimes you're able, like, in Ocarina of Time, you were able to go back to the dungeons and tour through the dungeons just like you'd done before. In comparison to Breath of the Wild, where you weren't really able to, like, do the whole thing all over again. You weren't allowed to, like, do it twice. You only did it once. And maybe they understood that was dumb, and that they should let us look at the dungeons anytime we want. I don't know.
They're unlikely if I'm being honest, but I had to present that idea. Realistically speaking, and looking at that similar shot, I imagine we will be moving this one around as well for some reason or another. A guess of mine is that they are part of puzzles within the Sky Islands, possibly to unlock or reveal something. It's hard to say, but the ball sphere mystery
We're moving on.
that we've seen across 2 different trailers and the press screenshots following the latest. That mystery being the Stone Tower. A common theory/idea going around is that this tower and the islands around it as a whole will serve as the game's tutorial/starting area for playing the game. I myself am very much on board with this idea. It was actually discussed recently in a video by Triforce Trends, as well as in a call with him, because, you know, we're Zelda Tuber BFFs, of course. Anyway, the more I hear him talk about it being so, makes me more and more on board. The contents of this tower are very much unknown, however.
The world looks really small. Do you think the game isn't going to be very big? Like, do you think it's just going to be a very short game? Because the trailer is shorter than Breath of the Wild. The world, you can see the whole thing. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. It just feels like this game is going to be smaller than the other one, and that kind of makes me sad. That's what I'm getting, because we can see the whole thing. And we haven't really seen too much of the ground, but we do know the ground exists. So, like, what's going on? Is the game going to be the same map? Or is it going to be extended upon, or is it going to be minimized?
Saw this shot in the 3rd trailer of Link opening the doors to somewhere that appears to be high up. It's definitely speculation, but it could be somewhere at the top of this structure. However, it doesn't really match up too well when we look at how this ending part sticks out. An idea for what it actually is that Trends also mentioned is it being a dungeon of some kind. I like this idea. Going off its structure of layers going upwards, I could see it being like a sort of trial dungeon to learn the basics of the game's combat, puzzles and whatnot before setting off on your quest, with the islands outside teaching more of the basics of traversal. Another cool detail to point out is how the top kind of looks like a little arena. Could this be for a boss battle at the end? I definitely think so.
Do you think that the dungeons are going to look the same? I think they will, but I really don't want them to. I think back on how the dungeons are in Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, they just had to copy and paste over and over to make their lives so much easier. Like, there wasn't as much detail as there was in Ocarina. And I only have played, like, Ocarina, Wind Waker, and Link's Awakening. I like the dungeon vibes. I feel like it really gives the game a journey. And I feel like that's the one thing Breath of the Wild doesn't really have. And I'm like, do you think they're going to specify? Or do you think we're going to have the same dungeons that are like all the same looking copy and paste ass whatever? Who knows? This is giving potential for it to be really different, is what I'm hoping for.
It's a mystery currently, but with the hope of a gameplay session before release in mind, it's possible that they'd show off the game's beginning just as they did with Breath of the Wild. Now, I know I said this video is full.
Why was that so long? How dare you do that? How dare you do that?
Show of this mystery takes place on the surface. With that clarified, what's with falling down? Specifically going off this piece falling from the Sky Islands above. Is this a tear of the kingdom? For real, what is the explanation for all the little and not so little pieces of rock falling from the sky all about? We still don't know where the Sky Islands have actually come from. Did they rise from the surface or underground? Did they lower from a much, much higher up place? Is this a time jump? Could they have just appeared? Magically? Or from another realm? Actually, that idea sounds the most likely to me. Whatever the case, there are hazards everywhere, and I officially state that every citizen of Hyrule now requires a hard hat to protect themselves. Especially you, whoever you are. This is, to be honest with you, something I don't have much to say on at the moment. origin. This is something that I have discussed before, and will always be up for discussing until we have a potential answer. Hopefully. If not, it remains an amazing mystery. It's the main question to ask here. What are the origins of these new mysterious sky islands? Ever since we first saw them in the second trailer back in 2021, it has been a huge mystery. There are no hints as to where they came from, and despite my suggestions in the previous mystery, nothing actually indicates any of these ideas being the case. The sky islands have literally just appeared. To our current knowledge anyway. It's one that I believe will be explained in great detail in the...
Okay, whatever. He's putting an ending. I kind of want to watch the Breath of the Wild trailer just really fast. Okay. Look, it's almost 4 minutes, by the way. And this is on, like, the east side of the world. Except you can see the volcano, maybe? No, there's no way. They showed up the most boring part of the island. And then here, and... variety. Where is this? What is that? It looks like an angel. I don't remember. Okay, so maybe a horse stable? No, I don't know. Maybe this is by Lanryu? I can't tell. Okay, the Kokoriko Forest. Or the Korok Village or something. The descendant of the Ocarina of Time tree. Okay. So let's move on to the Tears of a Kingdom. Like, they're not ready. They can't even rate it. The rating, like, game footage not final? What do you mean game footage not final? This game is coming out in May. Like, this 2 months. 2 months! Ugh. You see, like, they all look different. They have horns and stuff. Who the hell is this? Like, I feel like there's not really anything distinguishable. Like, I keep thinking that these are, like, like, quotations. Like, it's that thing. I don't know. Are these prizes? Are they magic? Are they weapons? Are they tears? That might actually make sense. Upside down tears? How is he already dressed? He's naked when he comes out. Like, he never has an outfit on. Right? I feel like in every game he doesn't have an outfit. No, that's not necessarily true. But the last game, how is he going to get all of this stuff? How does he know to fall like that? We don't see a stamina bar. I wish they showed us the stamina bars. Okay. What about another one? What about the one that they did for Nintendo Direct? That one that came out, like... Oh. Okay. Okay. Wait, is this real? It says a Nintendo of America 8 subscribers. Is this real? I'm scared. It looks real. It looks wild. Who posted this? How does this person only have 8 subscribers? Comments are turned off. What is going on? Seems like it's legit. I'm so confused. This is so weird. Why isn't it a different language? Pendre. Who snuck this shit out? Who in the Latin American speaking countries said, here you go? Also, ugly. We have to deal with this again? This ugly fucking whatever again? It looks really similar. Is this not the other game? Is this a joke? Do you think it's a joke? What's that? What? What's that? What's this? Is this a joke? What? Is this real or is this a joke? I'm hoodwinked. I'm hoodwinked. I'm hood the fuck winked. What? Okay, I do want to watch this. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. I'm hood fucking winked. Okay, let's watch this one. That was weird. They never announced it. Look, this has 5 million views. The other one had like 4K. Like, it looked incredible, but no one knows about it. It only has 4K. What the hell? Okay, this one says everyone 10 up. Okay. Is it always rainy? That's what I was wondering. Like, you saw the world in the last trailer. This looks spooky and scary skeletons. It looks like Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, where the world is dying. What are those little, like, ghosts? Why are they all crowded up? I know that those exist in the first game, but, like, what are they called?
Rise, my servants.
Look at that dragon. It's so small. And you can see this green. Is that like an eye? Is that magic? And then this is like the dead stuff that already exists within the game.
Sweep over high.
That's Hateno Village. What's this? Is this where like the fire thing, the blue fire? Is that where that blue fire thing is, or is it different now?
Oh, eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
See, that didn't look like Ganon. That's why I'm thinking that the other video that we watched was a scam. I think they've changed Ganon. Ganon looks different now.
I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
I'm not excited to see those rock bitches again. I've defeated all 40 of them and I have my cute little badge. It's not worth it. I love his little, like, spooky little hand. I think his hand is hot. Can I take his hand out on a date? I want to drive. How much money does it cost to fly that plane? I would assume it's like that motorcycle that you get when you beat that boss in that DLC packet, where you get the little, like, bike and then you have to give it ancient things in order to fuel the tank. Is it like that? And then you see the floating rock again. And I love the music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. Okay, we can move on now.
So, I may have a bit of a problem. I have
a month ago
collab cafe addiction, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. So lucky for you, you get to hear me talk about 12 more collab cafes that I had the pleasure of going to. Now, unlike the first video I did where I broke up the cafes into categories, the majority of the cafes in this video are pop-up reservation cafes, meaning by the time this video's out, they will have all ended. So, this isn't really a travel suggestion video so much as it is just me trying to make up for all the mud.
Oh, I love this VOD. This VOD was so good. I loved reading it. Let's try to watch this one. Maybe I already watched this one. I don't know. No, it's not my YouTube channel. I do not have 3 million subscribers on a YouTube channel. I just love her. I love Emirichu. She needs to change her key. I'm sure she doesn't even, like, pay attention to this. I don't pay attention to mine. Oh my god. This is so cute. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. I think I've already watched this video. Let's see. We don't promote babies on this channel, but I do appreciate the fact that this baby exists. Oh, we could do this. I hope it's not copywritten.
Look at this outfit. This says cry for help. Can I say something? I don't want you to. Can I say something? No, you cannot say it yet because I have to tell you why I'm in love.
That outfit would look so good on me.
With the idea of becoming in love. Is this drag? I forgot. Why are you even wearing these? It's a long story, bitch. We I want to sing to you, and I want your ears and eyes to bleed. Have you ever had a pet run away and find it or anything? I had a lizard that I burnt.
Oh, I could have said that. Wait.
Well, Enya has witch music too. I'm actually not even. I just want to. That wasn't. I just am more comfortable.
I'm just more comfortable now.
Is that okay?
I'm less comfortable now.
First impressions, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, but you always get a third chance to go take me on a date. It's spaghetti.
We were just talking about that. I'm currently on my third chance, maybe. Second chance. Second chance? Third chance to take someone on a date. Second chance. I will be on my third chance. That gives me inspiration that I could try to ask this person out one more time.
Ready?
Because you take your advice from drag queens, don't you? Isn't that the way the world works, right?
Care for a fucking?
Let me just text it to that boy that I told you guys was such a boy's boy that it's just like, it's going to be a really good idea. Care for a fucking? No.
It will never work because it's so awful. Ow. Ooh, ow. Because, call doctor. What happened is when I came home from the math tournament, I declined a ride. I said I would walk at some time, and I fell on a lawn dart that went up my...
Did she say pisslet? Am I getting in trouble for saying that?
started to pee and I fell. I'm losing it. I know. I'm losing it. I don't care what it's about. Isn't that weird? Like, so Mary, did you know? Did you know that song? Who?
Mary, did you what?
Mary, did you know?
Mary, are you okay?
Is that like Annie,
Annie, are you okay?
Annie, are you okay? I have no idea what you're saying right now. The song, Mary, did you know? No, I don't. Okay. What would you have done?
I think that Trixie is like secretly a Catholic. I feel like the natives are going to church. Because, like, how does she know? How does she know? Is Wisconsin, like, Catholic coded? Is Wisconsin, like, Kumbaya, our Lord and Savior, Christ be our light? Like, is it just, like, even the non-religious people, like, hear it? Because Trixie's only dating the Jewish people, right? She only dates Jewish people? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never met Trixie Mattel in my life.
My ass done. Really? Definitely. This is not a read. Your whole body and face, and your ass is the problem to you. I'm saying, like, your physique is the least. You have a great physique. Well, I have no ass. Listen, we all have moms and dads, and they're probably straight. They're not all bad. No, I came from a gay lake. Do you think the ratio of. I was fished out of the water like this monster. A toddler. That is the.
I was born in a gay lake. I'm just saying. Wouldn't you like to know? Snatched.
Because I will literally be in full-on hermit isolation mode, ignoring texts from family, friends. Won't responding to emails. As soon as a text comes in about a piece of little gossip drama, I'm like, what happened? I think I'm gonna have a sweat stain on my butt crack when I get up, so just don't judge me. Can you see her throbbing for
That is too real.
2-year-old wiener? 32. Thank you very much.
I think that men always look at my chair after I sit up, and there tends like. Don't even judge me. I just feel like I've seen too many men look at my chair after I sit up and then there's a sweat stain. I feel like it's happened too much in my life, and then I like use my knee to wipe it off or like my sleeve or whatever, and it's just I feel always like I'm watched because I see people's eyes looking at my chair, like whether they want to sit in my chair after or whatever. And or like what if we're talking? What if we're just like chatting? I'm chatting with a guy. Like I feel like I've seen girls look at my chair after I sit up and there's a sweat stain, but like no one's like staring at it that long. Like it's not a big deal. But with guys, they stare. And I feel it. I see it. I know it. Ugh.
You're becoming a bottom. Yeah. You're growing your ass and shoving this in. Yeah. Or something else. Something worse.
Something sinister.
Something more evil. Unspeakable.
Damn it.
I'm from the country, very poor family.
She's a little bit
country.
You're a little
bit garbage.
I have like 30 sets of fingers working for me, and I can't get my life to work at all. So there you go. This character was so memorable. It was so fun. Yeah. Oh well. God, can't win them all or any of them. Pause the cameras, dead ass. I will never forget you in this outfit, sitting with your iPods in at a table with the script over and over, going, "Please,
Dawn, it's Christmas. Please, Dawn, it's Christmas."
Like on a loop to yourself.
Dawn,
please.
But it's like, it was a rare moment where
Do you think I'm gonna get copywritten for this?
like something spoke to my wheelhouse.
I look like Alyssa. What the fuck is going on here, Mama Stick? Oh God, I have such a bony ass. Such a bony ass.
No wonder she wants injections.
No pads and drag, weird. No bra.
No panties.
Oh, she educated.
I seriously went to community college.
Body of Christ. And I'm the only surefire way to disengage
your temporomandibular joint. Dr. Bitchcraft. Let's party. Katya.
That was
a long one. That was a long. What happened to you?
I got a sunburn and
You can fuck now.
I think he knows that since you tell him to camera that I would stick 2 inches of my tongue up his. Yeah. HR issue. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry about it. Can't help it. I'm gay.
I'm sweating.
Delete it, Fat.
I'm sweating.
Delete it, Fat.
I'm sweating. It's coming.
It's pure white.
Pure white? What are you talking about?
The color is white.
Is it really?
Do you sweat cum? Is that who you are now?
Whatever.
Oh, you broke the prop.
I broke it fully.
You know what the body of Katu would taste like?
Like beef jerky left out in the
Cigarettes.
sun for 2 years.
And
Cigarettes,
Tom Ford?
Red Bull, coffee, and coffee.
And a little bit of like, woo.
Woo.
I've been saying the show title correctly for some time now.
What is it?
I say,
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, that's not it. That hasn't been it.
what is it? How do you say it? Here's the twist. So I had the best family life, and yet I attempted suicide. Not really. Took about 800 pills of ibuprofen, so that I wouldn't have to go to a gymnastics meet just out of fear.
It really doesn't work.
No.
You don't know how to play kazoo?
I just started with music.
You were in high school, but also wearing black leather pants and drinking your own blood.
I drank my own blood. I drank my own blood in study.
I drank my own blood.
I had a razor blade. I made a big gash in my arm. It was not because I was hurting emotionally. It's just because I like to see like the layers of tissue open up on my own body.
There's something about doing this shit on stream that makes that so much worse. I could hear that and not care, but the fact that I'm hearing that and like the public are watching me watch this makes me. I have to have an opinion, and my opinion is yuck.
You guys, it gets better.
Guys.
But first, it has to get worse. But here's the thing. Here's the twist.
Calvin.
Yeah, stage moms are the. That's what I mean. That's motherhood gone right. Wrong.
She's not sure what she means, but she feels strongly the way. I just feel the way that
I feel that's a raven.
Ready?
I want your butt inside me.
I want your butt inside me.
That's what I think. I think it's Sarah Silverman said that one day. Like I
want
love you
your,
so much.
I want your whole butt inside me. Can we start?
Did you get these?
No. Honey, what
I
did you
dried
eat?
them.
Is it? Oh, it's from home.
Where you live is
It's always a home.
Homeless.
Who's homeless?
I was excited.
Yeah,
I was excited. So the thing, I mean, you usually won't procrastinate for things that you like to.
She does look like Alyssa. Come on, this is terrifying. She should never wear this again.
For example, now this is a fun hack. If you have to do an activity,
don't
do something else. What?
What?
No, I swear to God, it works.
That is procrastination.
Oh,
what
no,
you just said.
I like Harry Potter Christmas more than Earth Christmas. I like Christmas in Harry Potter Land.
I feel like we're just gonna start smoking. This is like where this robot died.
We have a Lorena in this chat. We should call her La Llorona. We should do that. We should bully the shit out of her. That would be so good. Lorena, your new name is La Llorona. Lorena La Llorona. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Which is different.
We are your new high school fucking bully. Guys, you know why do you ever think about, like, is there really, like, a lot of comic book villains living in Denmark? Like, is Denmark getting the comic books of, like, this robber robbed this bank, this diamond bank. This billionaire has hired these people to kill this random girl who knows his secrets. Like, are bitches in Denmark doing that? Are bitches in Germany, like, getting their comic books of stories like that and putting it out into the presses? Or is it just happening in fucking America and other countries? I'm just curious. I do want to know. If you say yes, then I'm like, okay, well, fuck me, right? I wish I was gay.
Could not be gay for a day.
As my X-Men power?
Yes. Do you like...
Bidets are weird, man. I love my bidet. I don't think that makes me gay. This isn't as fun to watch on stream with, like, because I feel like I have to comment. But, like, it's beautiful. They're beautiful. They're doing all the hard lifting. And I feel useless. And I hate feeling useless. So we're gonna stop. I'm done. I'm over it. Trixie and Katya, they're too good at their job. They're too entertaining, and they're also talking for a very long time. I could watch these videos. I've watched all of these videos like 3 or 4 times. So maybe that's why it's like, I don't want to watch it right now. To close out, someone asked me a while ago if I read or watch anime, and I said that I read. Let's talk about the stuff that I'm currently reading. Today, I was reading Yanchagaru no Anjo-san, which is so good. We were on chapter 144. It's by Kato Yuichi. Read this fucking story. It's so fucking slay. I was reading You and I Are Polar Opposites by Asagawa Kocha. And this one's a lot shorter. It's got 26 chapters. I've only made it to chapter 5. And I mean, 26 isn't a lot. I should have finished it by now. It's not that entertaining, but it's cute. But pretty much, it's this Gyaru girl who's looking at this, like, nerd. And she's like, you're so cute. I love you. Kind of like me with my crush. Except, yeah, we're kind of the same. Am I a Gyaru? You can't even see it. You can't even see it. It doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. I'm embarrassed that I made that connection. But anyway, they start dating, and it's really weird and corny. But she's so cute and sweet, and she's like, I just want to do a good job, and I just want you to like me, and I hope that this goes well, and I'm glad you accepted my offer to go on a date, and I'm glad you wanted to be my boyfriend. And it's just really cute and simple, but it's a little boring. We're always reading Ascendance of a Bookworm. They started updating a lot of chapters. I think they updated like 10 while I was gone. I'm on chapter 13, but I've read the light novel, so it's like, whatever. I was reading My Brother's Friend, which is out of chapter 100, but it's really boring, and they colored it, so now it's ugly to look at, and I hate colored manga. I hate manga that's originally black and white, and then they make it colored. They just did that with Last Game, and it looks so bad. And I have Last Game at like my childhood home, but I bought the Japanese covers, so I can't read it. I was reading Emperor and the Female Knight. A new chapter came out, which was very slay. It hadn't updated in like a month. No, it's been updating. I just was being picky, I guess. One that I'm going to keep reading is Jujika no Rokunin. A new chapter came out for that. I'm like 4 chapters behind. I'm on chapter 115. And it's up to 119. So I have some buffer. I was reading this one. It's called Hokyo Kizoku to Mokinzuma no Yukiguni Karigudashi. And it's written by someone who's called Mashi Mesa Emoto. And it's this historical romance comedy thing. And I'm on chapter 75 according to this, out of 80. And it's like an arranged marriage, like some old-timey arranged marriage. She's like, I'm a knight, and no one wants to fuck me because no one wants to marry me because I'm buff. I'm a buff bad bitch, and everyone wants to marry dainty ladies. And this guy's like, hi, I'm super cute and slay and hot, and I live in the middle of the tundra. The snowy tundra in this very foreign country, and no one wants to get married to me because I live in the very fucking cold. Do you want to move to the very cold part of the world with me and become my wife? And she's like, I survived war, I can take the cold. And then they get married. It's super cute. The next one is Queen Cecia's Shorts. That one's written by Seidel and Jaegyum. And I'm on chapter 100 for that, and there's 106 chapters, so I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind on all of these. I was thinking of getting back into Ice Guy and the Cool Female Colleague. I think I got up to like chapter 10 with this one. It's about at like 30 or 40 chapters. I was really enjoying Telework Yotabanashi, and I just read this one yesterday or 3 days ago. And it's so good. I love this one. And you know I love Yamada Kinetsu. I love Yamada Kinetsu. Yamada Kinetsu, can you please, like, just keep doing what you're doing? Faster, though? Like, can you do it, like, same quality but faster? Or, like, I don't know. I'm just ready. I'm just so ready for in 10 years for you to be, like, inducted into my personal Hall of Fame for, like, my favorite mangakas. Because Kinetsu Yamada is definitely going to be one of them. And I think that's about it. I think the rest, there's, like, a bunch. I'm not really reading them. I was reading this series. I was trying to get back into it. Magic Artisan Dahlia Won't Hang Her Head. And she's like this... It's an isekai. And she's building shit. And she's making her money. And one of her investors is hot. And he's cute. I like to read Kanojo Okarimashita. And that one's fine. I hate it, but I only read it because it's consistent. I like Aishiteru Game, the love game. I'm caught up with that one. That one's so slay too. It's not really a lot that I'm like obsessed with. I was trying to catch up to Uruwashi no Yoi no Suki by Yana Morimika. I'm not up to date. Or what's this one called? It's called A Sign of Affection, which is sold at Barnes & Noble, by the way, by Sue Morishita, and I'm on chapter 32, and there's a new chapter 33, so I'm not that behind. You get it. There's a bunch. Like, death is the only ending for... Wait, Villains Are Destined to Die by Won Gyolu. That's one I want to read. I was reading this really weird one that was called Entanglement, My Truth and Your Lies. This one's kind of adult and ecchi, and it's kind of not slay. And I'm a little behind. I was on chapter 31, and it's got up to chapter 41. But it's pretty much like... It reminds me of my childhood. If you thought, like, Euphoria was bad, this is giving, like... Euphoria without drugs, because drugs are illegal. But it's just like lots of sex and like lots of lying and being stupid and like women getting used for sex. But like you're not a woman, you're a 14-year-old girl. And it's just not fun to be a teenager. Being a teenager's stupid. Oh, look at little Emma, look at her little tush. Look at her little tush tush. Hi, little girl. I can't believe she's a 1-year-old. You've been alive for a little bit over a year. I don't know how old she is. She was a little bit smaller when I got her. But I think she was like 6-ish months or something like that. I don't know how cats work. I just have cats. But I think she's like maybe 2. Her coat looks so glossy and shiny. But yeah, I mean, besides that, we're kind of done. I've given you my manga recs. You've seen my cat's ass. You're seeing a little bit of her nozzle. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. If you like these things, watch them. I don't know. Okay, bye YouTube, bye Twitch. Bye-bye.